from just over a year on the UFC roster to realize a piece of this UFC middleweight championship. He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, a guy you tried to bring in to emulate John Jones back in the day.
Absolutely. You knew right away when you watch Israel fight that he has an ability to fight so many different ways. If he's coming to play a part, he's going to play that part better than anyone else you can find.
Yeah.
It's because of the adaptability. It's his ability to change the way that he's fighting based on his opponent. In the Derek Brunson fight, he did a lot of knees because he knew Brunson was going to wrestle him. But in the fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a lot of punches and kicks because the wrestling threat was not so great. You gotta have that if you hope to compete and stay atop your division for a long time.
The former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva, is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys in the world.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit. And that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Silva is 14 years the elder.
Adesanya will have a 3-inch.
Ready? Ready?
All right, here we go with Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. A lot of familiarity on both sides. You know, Adesanya has done his homework in advance of the rematch tonight.
Yes, and he has to get over one hump. How do you beat your idol? How do you put it in the rear view? How do you say, this is not a man I've idolized, this is a man I have to beat to accomplish my ultimate goal? Israel Adesanya has said all the right things. Let's see if he can do those same things. Dig and kick.
Got the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Checks the leg kick. Adesanya gets hit with a kick.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Damaging strike there. Oh, big knee there. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Nice kick.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. Just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land the strike.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. Silva gets hit with a kick. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Huge block there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Visibly limping here. Final seconds. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's see how it goes here at the start of round two. Anderson Silva.
Let's go, guys.
And on the other side, Israel Adesanya. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Adesanya.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, collar tie. That knee might have landed there. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing.
36 total strikes have landed for Anderson the Spider Silva. And landing with 40% accuracy tonight against Israel Adesanya. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
.30 seconds now to go in the round. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. What a fight so far. All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
All right, last round, you ready? You ready?
Let's go fight.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Silva. Oh, unbelievable.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, we'll take a look back at the highlights, you know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last Airbender, Adesanya.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am...
The hood's still dangerous, goodness gracious, move like the Gracie brothers. You're paying me something, fed everybody that don't say me nothing. Still back to